Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Ranking Member, Mr. Secretary, all of y'all. Thank you and all the men and women, thank you for your service. I want to ask you about the Western Hemisphere. I want to talk to you about Mexico and then the border. First of all, thank you for the work that y'all are doing in the Western Hemisphere. I've always said that we're looking at other parts of the world. We have to look at our own backyard, and we got to make sure that the Western Hemisphere is working with us. So thank you for that. Anything y'all want to add to the work that y'all doing there, I would ask you to talk to us a little bit about it. Mexico's the other one, very important partner of us. Congressman Michael McCall and myself were down there. We pushed for the Special Operation Forces, SEAL, to do training exercises. And for the first time, we actually have military forces in Mexico, which is very unique. And again, congratulations on that. If you can tell us what they're doing, and we need to see more of that. We also have, talking about the Guard also, we have I believe the California Guard is now for the first time a partnership with Mexico. We've been pushing, I've been pushing Texas, but California got there before we did, but that's good. And talk a little bit about that. Also on the border, I want to thank you and the men and women of Joint Task Force Southern Border for the work that they're doing on the homeland. They're in my area, Laredo, and other places. But I want to draw your attention to one particular threat, that is the accelerating demands. The cartels are not only watching what's happening in Ukraine, but they're learning from it. And we're hearing from credible reports about cartels looking at fiber-optic drone systems, and we all know what that is. And my question is, what is the department doing to get ahead of this threat? How are you investing in the counter-UAS capabilities to defeat fiber-optics drone systems? And what lessons are we learning from what's happening? You know, the procurement, the bureaucrats, with all due respect, it takes a long time to get our systems. Over there, the cartels, they got the money. They don't have to go through a procurement system. They'll just buy the drones, and they're out manning us on the Mexican side along the border. So thank you, and if you can address that, or the chairman also.
Well, thank you, Congressman. I very much appreciate your efforts in this realm for a very long time. And I think you see in the national security strategy, the national defense strategy, Western Hem and Homeland is priority number one. We may pace to the ability on the first island chain, but priority number one is here. And you've seen it through America's Counter-Cartel Coalition and getting after the designated terrorist organizations that are trafficking drugs and humans into the United States, something you've been talking a lot about. And that's the beginning of our defense in depth. It starts down there where they produce and where they move. And then into Mexico, where we have had an unprecedented amount of partnership, and we appreciate that. We would encourage Defensa and Marina to continue where they can to partner and do more. That's the expectation of the United States government, of the Mexican government, is step up so that we don't have to. And then sealing that southwest border is the defense of the American people. It's the defense of the homeland. And when you talk to the troops that are down there doing that, they're proud of it. We also have multiple national defense areas there, which are controlled by DOW, where we can do rapid testing on counter-UAS, JIATA 401 capabilities. So we're using those places to streamline the process by which we see what the cartels are trying to do and get after it with new capabilities that we can then field elsewhere, also learning from Ukraine in the process. I would defer to the chairman.
Sir, I'll just add a few things onto this. It's the Russia-Ukraine lessons learned and the application of those lessons by other actors like cartels is one we're focused a lot on. It's going to require a whole of government effort. As the Secretary mentioned, we do have Joint Interagency Task Force 401, led by an incredible Army one-star Brigadier General Matt Ross, who's focused solely in a chairman's controlled activity. So 401 reports up to me and in turn then to the Secretary to make sure that we're entrepreneurially looking at how to sense, see, detect, and defeat the range of small UAS threats. And you know, General Ross was just out in CENTCOM looking at some of the challenges that they're having over there. It'll continue to be an area of significant focus for the Joint Force, sir.
Well, my time is up, but I want to ask you to continue working with Mexico. You do have unprecedented partnerships, but the more we can push them, they're allies. There's a historical sensitivity, we know why, but the more you can push them to get them to work with us, that would be great. Thank you so much for all of y'all.